Hello Capricorn, thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Tarot Illuminati by Eric C. Dunn. Supportive Oracle cards, the Halloween Oracle by Stacey DeMarco. In case you've heard me whine about it, I found it. So now I'm going to use it. Alright. So, what do we have for the Halloween Oracle for Capricorn? Okay. There's a really good card here. I'm really kind of excited about it. So, we've got a few cards here that are very positive for Capricorn. So let's see where this goes. First off is forgiveness. There's something you're addressing. So, Earth energy, Capricorn Earth energy. Earth energy altogether is just not about wasting their time. You, Virgo, Taurus, y'all don't. You're not about wasting your time. You don't do something just to be busy. You're not going to just do something and hope for the best. If you're going to do something, you're expecting something to come out of it, to some degree. It's like you don't just try and put in a lot of effort and just hope for the best. That just is not going to happen. You know what I mean? It's just not your way. It's just not Earth. That's not typical, stereotypical Earth. It just doesn't go that way. So when I'm getting the forgiveness card here, it's kind of like, all right, you're looking at a situation, like this situation, you're unhappy with something with it. Whatever. It could be the total situation, just to be fair. And you're looking at it and you're like, all right, I need this to go better. And I need to be in a position of power to do that, personal power. And to do that, to start this successfully and to build this successfully and have a very stable base, I got to see what I can own of the situation. What do I feel I could do better? And I feel like that's how you're starting. You're like, I'm going to take the road of humility to start, and I'm going to look at myself. It could be something, maybe you're dealing with a person, could be a situation, like a work situation, whatever it is, but you're like, this doesn't go well. It never goes well. What can I own of this? Because I can control my emotions. I can control what I do and say. I can't control other people. So, to have that first point of power, the first position, like I can actually do something, I can have control of something, I'm starting with me. I'm going to go on the road of humility and just look at myself and what do I need to look at here? What did I do well? What did I not do well? All right. But we're also going to have to look at other people around us. And we're going to have to look at other factors around us. All right. This is how I could do things better. That's what I could do that. I can own that for me. Now I have to admit how other people factor in. Certain people, not so dependable. Other people, they either overdo it or underdo it. They might do a little bit of both, depending on what it is. It might be like an up-down thing. Like sometimes they go way overboard. Other times they just don't quite make it. They're not very consistent. There's other things kind of like, well, there's environmental factors, stuff like that. But the forgiveness, I feel like you're also like, you're using this kind of like, you're showing your own humility, your own strength like that, to do that, and you're also kind of trying to invite other people, and you're trying to encourage other people to do the same. Kind of like, you know right off the bat, this was not something that was all your fault, and you know that. So I don't see, like, I'm not worried about a negative spiral with that. Like, you're not putting it all on you, like, oh, this is all my fault. You're not doing that. You shouldn't be. I hope you're not. But you're kind of like, if I expect people to try to get along, I have to make that first positive step forward, and I have to start that cycle forward. I have to control my connection and do what I need to do and see if I can inspire others to do that as well. It's a very good energy. Forgiveness is very positive energy. You're just like, you're looking at this like this is what needs to happen. The environment. See, the good thing about Capricorn is you're very strong, and when you make up your mind, you stick with it. So it's like stubborn versus, steadfast. It's the same energy. It's just If it's not working in your favor, it's stubborn. If it is working in your favor, it's steadfast. That's, it's just same energy. It's just how it's working for you in the moment. So in this situation, it's steadfast. It's like you're like, I'm not going to give up on this. I know certain people are going to be difficult. I'm just going to keep going at it and keep trying, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to be as honest as I can. I'm not going to let people just dump on everything as if it was all my fault. I'm not going to do that. But I'm going to, move my improvements forward and see what I can inspire around me. And you're dedicated to that. You're solid with that thought and feeling. You're like, this is what I'm going to do. This is what's going to happen. The poison apple, it's not the poison apple, but I'm feeling like this time, like this apple goes a few different ways for me. I'm feeling the poison apple with this. I'm feeling like this poison apple energy around you. Is that, yep, barmbrack bread, I think is what it is, which has stuff in it. It's a holiday bread for Samhain. And then you got the other one here. Is that the lantern? The lamp. Somebody can't, I feel like they're just dogging you with something. Somebody can't let something go. Somebody just can't let something go. I don't know what to say about it. They just can't let it go. Whatever it is, they just can't let it go. And when I'm feeling that barmbrack bread, I can never say it right. I have to literally read it off the card. Barmbrack bread. The bread isn't there, but that's what it is. That's like, it has there's all these little hidden problems, all these little hidden things. Like the bread itself, the holiday bread for Samhain, has like a ring in it, a pea, a stick, a piece of cloth, a coin, and people do it different ways. But there's stuff. The point is, there's stuff in this bread. And if you don't know what that is, if you don't know what this is, if you don't know that's barmbrack bread, if you don't know that, you're not going to realize that that's a holiday bread and that there's items in it, like a ring and a coin, and that's going to kind of throw you. It's going to kind of throw you, like, wait, what's that? What happened here? So it's kind of like that's the first thing. Like when I'm feeling the lamp, it's kind of like they're kind of hiding that, but there's also things from the past. There's a lot going on here with this person. I'm getting this poison apple feel, things they're not willing to let go of. They're not very cooperative at first. They're not at first. The Hanged Man is here, but you don't want to give up. You're right, and you weren't expecting it to be easy. This is a big piece too. That's why this might work, because you weren't expecting it to be easy, and you're not giving up. So you're like, no, I didn't expect them to accept that with open arms. I didn't think that was going to happen, and it was going to take some time and some doing. I'm going at it slow, and I'm going to keep going at it. So you weren't expecting it to be easy. That makes a big difference. It makes a huge difference in this situation. That does give way to the Fool card after some time. How long is a good question. Like the Hanged Man is not a way you can't live that way, but how long it lasts is a question mark. Depends on your situation. Sooner or later they will give in. And I feel like there may be other people that are kind of influencing them, like, come on, the Capricorn's trying to get this on the level. Maybe you should work with the Capricorn. Like, come on. And there may be some energy around them like that, especially when I see the Graveyard and the Nine of Cups. I feel like somebody is convincing this person to kind of go with you, or you're trying to make it work out. They need to try too. And I feel like they're getting support around them for making the effort, for making the honest effort to make things better. They seem to be nervous, though. When I'm getting the Graveyard, that's a different... it seems like it's a very, what's real and what's not feel. Because, graveyards have a lot of fear around them for different people. Some people love them. Some people see them as a good place. Some people don't like them. It's all different, depending on how you connect to it. But it's... When I feel the Graveyard, it's kind of like this person is afraid, that you're going to, pull a fast one on them for some reason, or you're just kind of setting them up. They may have some type of paranoia thing going on there. I don't know. But the Nine of Cups is telling me other people are kind of cheering them on. No, you and the Capricorn are doing well right now. Keep going with that. Work with the Capricorn. The Capricorn wants this to work out and is very good and is smoothing things out. Work with that. Go with that. Help this move forward. You You got success here with the Six of Wands and the eternal love. The eternal love, to me, when I'm feeling it for your energy coming into this, is the sense of like the plan is working. I know it's very simple, but that's literally what I'm getting. Like the plan is working. Things have a chance here, and you're like, hey, you know what? This might actually work. You went into it expecting it to, knowing it was gonna be hard, knowing it was gonna take some time. But when it starts shaping up and looking like it might actually work, it's kind of like, okay, like, yeah, this is what I was thinking was going to happen, and now here we go. Okay, good. You got Judgment in your favor. You got the Prince of Pentacles, another card that's very positive for Earth signs. It's an Earth card that shows movement forward. Is it increasing or staying the same? Staying the same. So I feel like you improve things, but then it seems to plateau. Judgment is in your favor, though. Judgment is in your favor, but I'm getting like, that's the thing with the Knight of Pentacles. They either go up slowly, down slowly, or they hold the line. They're very good at holding the line too. Like it's if they change, if they increase or decrease, it's very slowly. But they are good at holding the line, and I'm feeling like this is holding the line. We've hit this good part, and we're plateauing here, and it's good, and let's keep it that way. Okay, good. What's happening here at the end? Good question. I'm seeing a hidden card. Oh, well, I don't know how that's going to add in. Information is coming towards you from the other person. It's all face down, so let's find out what it is there. Because until it happens, I'm feeling like you might not see it coming. Vampire, Lady de los Muertos, probably butchering that. I'll show you the spelling in a minute. And Midnight. So, there's the lady. I think she's gorgeous. This is all face down. Vampire here at the back. See, in this deck, it can be a positive thing. I'm getting somebody showing their true colors again, and this is not bad. But this, who they are is who they are, right? But who they are may not jive with who you are. So they're showing their true colors. I don't see it as a bad thing for everybody, but this is not a quality that you like. Whatever it is. They're being what they're being, they're who they are. I'm getting that the barmbrack bread again feeling. Kind of like what happened in the past seems like it's starting again. It's starting again. And this is that moment where you're like, okay, this has happened before. I knew this was going to happen sooner or later. You knew this was going to happen sooner or later. You totally did. But they're being their authentic self. That's who they are. That's what this is telling me. They're being their authentic self. They're trying to keep it under control, but I also feel like there might be like weird side comments or something, little odd side comments. It's not like they're trying to jab you, but some of the things they say is just kind of like, wait, what'd you say? Like, it's kind of like one of those things. Whatever this conversation is, I'm not sure exactly what's being said. It's about the little nuances that are a part of it. And it's kind of like, oh, here they go again. And I feel like this is your moment, like, yep, this is what usually triggers me. I'm not going to let it trigger me just yet, at least. This is their energy. This is their true, authentic energy. This is who they are. Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Especially when they're comfortable and happy, their true colors come out, and that's who they really are. That is literally who they are. When I'm seeing it on your side, you know it. I feel like you're trying to stay back. You're keeping a lid on what you're thinking. You got trick or treat and you got the black cat. The trick or treat in the back is kind of like you have the urge to say some things. This person is kind of aggravating. But the black cat on the front is kind of like, no, I told myself I wasn't going to do this again. Because one comment leads into another. And before you know it, here we go. We're off to the races with this ridiculousness. It's annoying. but you are deciding that you will not participate in this. You got justice on your side. Things go your way. I feel like whoever this person is, you need a safe buffer. Like, I don't know how often you have to be around this person, but less is more. And anything you can do to positively distance yourself from this person without causing damage is highly recommended, because I feel like they're trying to give you a heads up, like, this person is who they are, and they are going to aggravate you. I feel like what they're also saying is they're not actively trying to aggravate you. It's literally just who they are. I don't know how I hope that's coming across right, because it's kind of like some of the comments I feel like you're hearing from this person, you're like, oh no, they're saying something. I know they're coming for me, but the way they're doing it, like, I just feel like it's very, like, absent-minded. Like, just like, it's almost like they're saying things on rote routine, or it just mindlessly comes out. The more of a buffer, the more emotional distance you can get from this person, the easier this will be. I feel like what they're saying is, like, yes, you are very strong, and yes, when you set your mind to something and determined to do it, you will do it. But they're saying it will return to that point of aggravation again. You want to give yourself a buffer, a good buffer. If you're married to this person, I don't know where that came off to the left there. If you're married to this person, I don't know. Like, I feel like, you want to stay together, you want to work things out, of course, I understand that, that's good. But you also have to make, at least twice a week, you want to do things without them. You want to have another group of people you can hang out without them, so you can just de-stress and let things go. That's the best I can come, because I feel like if the longer it goes, the worse it's going to get. You need, like, some people definitely need that. They need a friend group away from their family, so they can de-stress and not feel those family pressures. That might be what needs to happen there. And that might give you more strength. You've already decided where this is going to go and how this is going to work out. That might give you the added strength you need to keep that longevity going without it driving you completely mad. Alright, that's it. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.